Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your Midday News Fix for Wednesday the 25th of June. Our acting Prime Minister's spoken about the frail ceasefire seemingly holding in the Middle East after a scolding from the US President. Israel and Iran both claim the other has breached the truce. An Air Force Hercules left Auckland on Monday, ready to help any Kiwis in the region and will remain on standby. David Seymour says New Zealand's recommendation is for dialogue to take place on downgrading the conflict.
We don't rush to a legal judgment because somebody in the media dares us to, and I think that New Zealand has acted well as a voice in the international community.
Calls for feedback on the next 3 decades of the country's roads, schools and hospitals. A 30-year infrastructure investment plan is being proposed by the Infrastructure Commission, highlighting the importance of consensus across the political divide. Political reporter Azaria Howell has more.
We spend a lot, but we're not getting value. Those are the words from the Commission's draft 30-year investment plan, which calls for a boost in hospitals to help care for our ageing population and electricity funding to reach net zero targets. The report endorses a consistent bipartisan approach, slamming stop-start infrastructure.
The Public Service Minister can't seem to back up her claims over primary teacher pay. The government's entered collective bargaining with the Teachers' Union after it lost its pay equity claim. Judith Collins says primary school teachers with 8 years' experience are eligible for $115,000 a year, including allowances. But when questioned, she couldn't explain how a teacher could claim those allowances.
They are based on whether you've done certain courses, whether those sorts of things. So, I don't know, playtime, who knows, whatever. But those are averages that I've been given.
Meanwhile, potential for further restructures as the government looks into using AI in the public service. Minister in charge, Judith Collins, is still aiming to cut costs and remove diversity requirements. She says the sector's delivered savings over the past 18 months.
That said, the job is never done.
And Public Service Commissioner Sir Brian Roach suggests more efficiencies can be found.
And I think, as the Minister has said, the adoption of technology and AI will facilitate greater change.
Digital first health provider Tend is becoming a primary health organisation, meaning it can directly contract to Health New Zealand. Tend offers around-the-clock virtual care as well as physical GP clinics in Bay of Plenty, Auckland and Canterbury. It has a book of 80,000 patients. Co-CEO Cecilia Robinson says she believes the current primary health model is outdated and this is a milestone in providing accessible, patient-centred care.
It's a really exciting way to be able to kind of bring a new model into primary care, and so it's actually about how we're enabling that funding to reach the front line.
To sport. Auckland City has stunned the footballing world at the Club World Cup. Christian Gray scored a goal as the team of amateurs drew 1-1 with their Argentinian professional opponents, Boca Juniors in Nashville. New Zealand's fastest woman, Zoe Hobbs, has beaten her own 100 metres record at a World Athletics Continental Tour meeting in the Czech Republic, running 10.94 seconds. And Warriors utility back Tamairi Martin has hinted he's unwanted next year and is likely to head offshore after struggling for game time. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.